Each new day is a fresh opportunity, a blank page waiting for the story you'll write in the hours ahead. And for most of us, that story starts the same way, with morning rituals so familiar we barely notice them. Maybe your first move is reaching for your phone, a cascade of notifications lighting up your screen before you've even left the warmth of your bed. Or perhaps you make a beeline to the kitchen, ready to greet the day with the comforting aroma of coffee filling your senses, or the tangy promise of orange juice brightening the morning air. But hidden in these habits, mundane though they seem, are choices capable of rippling through your body in ways you may have never considered. A simple sip of sugary coffee, a glass of juice before that first bite of breakfast, or the irresistible scroll through social media, all can impact far more than your mood. They can, in subtle but significant ways, set the tone for your metabolism, your energy, and even the rate at which you age. Let's unravel the morning and see what lives in the spaces between these routines. Your metabolism, that silent engine orchestrating every transformation of fuel inside your cells, reacts every moment to the decisions you make. Its vigor hinges not just on calorie counts or the number of steps you'll take, but on the balance, timing, and nature of what you feed it first thing every morning. Consider that glass of orange juice, the one so often touted as virtuous. While fruit juice does offer vitamins, most notably vitamin C, the sugar concentration is deceptive. Oranges in their whole form deliver fiber, which slows the release of natural sugars into your bloodstream, ensuring you receive gradual, sustainable energy. Juice strips away that fiber, leaving a concentrated shot of sugar ready to surge into your system. Within minutes, blood sugar spikes. Your pancreas leaps into action, pouring out insulin to corral the excess glucose. If this high-sugar ritual becomes a habitual part of your morning, your body's sensitivity to insulin begins to dull, a gradual march toward insulin resistance that's been strongly linked to weight gain, energy crashes, and a heightened risk for chronic diseases such as type 2 diabetes and heart disease. The story is no better for that sugary coffee drink, often marketed as a feel-good treat to start your day. Creamers packed with added sugars, syrups in tempting flavors, all culminating in a rush of calories and sweetness that your body, still easing into its natural rhythm, is unlikely to need or efficiently process. Each spike and dip in your blood sugar is a tiny stressor, nudging your metabolism away from flexibility, resilience, and efficiency. It isn't just what we drink, though. It's when and how, and even what we do while drinking it. There's an entire body of research connecting mental stress to physical outcomes, including inflammation, the body's ancient alarm system. And the habits that seem least connected to our bodies, like checking email or scrolling social media before breakfast, are, in truth, deeply entwined with our health. The blue light and rapid-fire updates stimulate your brain before it's had a chance to awaken naturally, often priming your body for stress rather than ease. As stress hormones like cortisol rise, so do inflammation and the risk of oxidative damage, both key players not just in aging the skin, but in aging every cell, organ, and system in your body. Perhaps you've heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, or perhaps you've experimented with intermittent fasting, believing that skipping breakfast gives your body more time to reset. It's true there's no one-size-fits-all approach, but science is clear about one thing. Going too long without food can trigger your body's ancient famine response. Metabolism slows, your energy wanes, and when you do finally eat, your body, primed to make the most of this bounty after its long fast, may cling to calories and store them as fat, leading to the very weight gain or sluggishness you sought to avoid. Let's go deeper into the science that connects what happens before breakfast to the speed and vigor of your metabolism, and ultimately, to how rapidly your body ages. Metabolism isn't just about burning calories or losing weight. It's a complex process, a symphony performed by your digestive, endocrine, and nervous systems working in harmony. Every bite you take, every sip you swallow, sets off a cascade of signals, messages between your gut, your blood, your brain, and your organs, telling them to prepare for the work ahead. One key player is the thermic effect of food. TF, the energy your body spends digesting, absorbing, and storing nutrients. Eating a well-balanced meal, especially one rich in protein and healthy fats, ignites this effect, raising your metabolic rate, delivering nutrients at a slow, sustained pace, keeping hormones like insulin in balance, and nourishing the cells tasked with growth, repair, and defense. Skip breakfast or replace it with sugary drinks, and you miss the chance to harness TAF for your benefit. The result? A sluggish metabolism, unstable blood sugar, and, over time, a slow creep in weight, fatigue, and the telltale signs of metabolic dysfunction. But the impact stretches even further, etching itself into the texture of your skin, the brightness of your eyes, the suppleness of your muscles, and the vitality you carry through each day. When blood sugar swings wildly, and when inflammation is stoked by stress or poor choices, collagen, the protein scaffolding that keeps your skin youthful, begins to fray. Fine lines deepen. The glow of your complexion dims. Your energy dips not just in the afternoon, but abrades your resilience over the years. What, then, is the most important thing to skip before breakfast, if you're seeking to preserve the vibrant workings of your metabolism and keep the effects of aging at bay? The evidence points most strongly to sugary drinks, whether it's the glass of orange juice that seems wholesome or the coffee drink loaded with sweetener and cream. Both inflict a rapid rise in blood sugar, force your body into hormonal overdrive, and plant the seeds for both immediate and long-term health complications. Instead, imagine beginning your day with a glass of water. Half the time we wake feeling drained, it's not hunger, but dehydration calling for our attention. After all, we haven't had a drop in hours. Water not only quenches but flushes out toxins, lubricates every cell, and primes your body for optimal function. Alternately, if you crave something warm, green tea offers gentle caffeine for alertness, along with antioxidants, a far cry from the sugar shock and subsequent slump of many coffee concoctions. But health isn't built on what we remove alone. It's just as much about what we include. A breakfast that stokes a lively metabolism combines protein, think eggs, Greek yogurt, or nut butter, with healthy fats from avocado, nuts, or seeds, and a low glycemic carbohydrate choice such as steel-cut oats, whole grain toast, or berries. This mix steadies blood sugar, releases energy over the course of hours, and provides the vitamins, minerals, and amino acids your body needs for cellular repair, detoxification, and growth. Equally important is nurturing your mind as you begin the day. Instead of reaching reflexively for your phone or plunging into the swirl of news and messages, consider starting the morning in quiet reflection. Take a few deep breaths, stretch, or step outside to feel the air. These moments of presence, small as they are, help anchor you. They lower stress, prime your hormones for optimal performance, and give your body a chance to transition gently from rest to alertness. Of course, change doesn't have to come all at once. If skipping the morning juice or flavored coffee feels daunting, start by reducing sugar content a little each week. Mix juice with water or choose unsweetened tea instead. If breakfast often escapes you, aim for even a small snack high in protein and healthy fats, perhaps a handful of nuts, a hard-boiled egg, or a piece of cheese. These incremental steps, added up over the days and weeks, transform not just your metabolism, but your relationship with your morning ritual. The remarkable thing is how quickly your body responds when you realign your habits. Within a few days of swapping sugary drinks for water or green tea, energy levels stabilize. You'll notice fewer swings in mood and focus. Metabolism ticks upward, fueled by steadier blood sugar and improved insulin sensitivity. Over time, these choices echo in your overall health, guiding you away from disease risk and toward sustained well-being. But perhaps the greatest gift is the sense of control you reclaim. Your morning routine is just that, yours. In a world often shaped by obligations and external pressures, the tone you set at sunrise can ripple positively through your entire day. By choosing nourishing foods and drinks, by guarding yourself against the rush of digital demands, you become the architect of your own health, resilience, and even the pace at which your body ages. It's natural to wonder whether these small changes will truly shift the needle. After all, life is busy, stress is inevitable, and temptation lurks around every corner. Yet the most important factor is consistency. Health isn't built on perfection, but on the quiet power of repetition, on making better choices more often than not. So ask yourself, what one thing can you skip or swap before breakfast tomorrow to help your body thrive? Can you trade juice for water, colored lattes for pure coffee or tea, a frantic scroll for a deep breath and a moment of reflection? Each choice, however minor, is an investment in metabolism, in energy, in the glowing health that sets you apart not just in youth, but as the years pass by. And as you discover what works for your unique body and routine, you'll likely notice a ripple effect in other areas. Morning energy begets better decision-making at lunch. Steadier blood sugar renders you less vulnerable to the siren call of the afternoon snack, less irritable and more focused. The steadiness grounds your evenings too, helping you wind down calmly and prepare for restorative sleep. This is the quiet symphony of balance, a harmony written through your choices, starting before breakfast every single day. Remember, there's no one perfect solution. Some will thrive on a hearty morning meal. Others may feel better with a lighter approach or a more prolonged fast. But no matter your preference, guarding yourself against the initial sugar surge and digital stress sets the foundation for a day and a life where metabolism hums, stress fades, and the years pass gently. So tomorrow, begin again. With water, a mindful breath, and a breakfast born of balance. Let your body say thank you, not with words, but with the vitality and resilience that will stay with you, morning after morning, year after year. Your metabolism, your health, and even your skin will show the difference. The challenge starts with what you skip, and the benefits last far beyond breakfast.